everyone! So you will notice a change in appearance of me throughout this video. The reason being is I actually filmed the intro the other day and for some reason it didn't come out very well. The rest of the video was fine, but just that segment in the beginning was so dark and unfocused, so I thought I'd refilm the intro. I'm feeling very sorry for myself today because I've had my ingrown toenails removed, which is something that I mentioned in my vlog a while back when I had my colonoscopy. But that is massively off topic. In this video I'm going to show you some of the things that I've been able to buy, because finally I've been able to go shopping and buy some makeup, and there's also just a couple of other things in here, for example some homeware and a couple of clothing items, and then a bit of entertainment. So I hope you enjoy this video, and just before I cut off of this clip I just wanted to say please do remember to subscribe, especially today because I am feeling a little bit sorry for myself after having my toes done, and it would make my day to see that I am closer to reaching my 100 subscribers goal for the end of the year. And we're over halfway through the year and I'm not even at 50 yet. So please do subscribe and be sure to leave me a comment to let me know, and I will come back to you on that comment. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with this video. I've been on the hunt for a good foundation for a while now. I was testing out in my last video the Estee Lauder Double Wear and just didn't like it at all. It was so cakey and sticky and yet looked like my skin was dry, and I don't have that problem, I have oily skin, so I just didn't like it, didn't get on well with it. Previously I had been using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer, but it was in the wrong shade, and also the Super Balance, which was also in the wrong shade. But I really love Clinique's formulas. I feel like they are doing something good for my skin. One thing that I did find with the Beyond Perfecting, I think it's called Beyond Perfecting, but I could be wrong. One thing I did find with that was that it's really thick on the skin, so I think that it was clogging up my skin just a little bit. So I decided to opt for this, which is the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions Liquid Makeup, and I believe that it's meant to help your skin whilst covering it up, and I've read some really good reviews, so I'm really excited to start using this. I actually did get colour matched correctly for this one, and this was in the shade Neutral. Actually it's called Fresh Neutral for this range, and I just think that I'm going to get on really well with this. The consistency looks lovely, and as I said, I really trust Clinique, so my dad's sounding brilliant. They are quite diddy little bottles, but they do seem to last a long time because a little goes a long way, so I'm quite excited to use that, and hopefully it will help with my skin at the moment because it is terrible. I don't think that is down to the makeup that I've been using currently, because it's all on my chest and my back as well, and I just think that I'm a little bit stressed out at the moment, but hopefully this will help my face. And that one is £25, but Clinique do send you 2 free samples which are very small, and my ones that got picked were the Moisture Surge and the Beyond Perfecting. Yeah, it is called Beyond Perfecting, and that is in the correct shade, so I can't wait to try it out in the correct shade just so that I know that I definitely love it. The next product is something that I picked up today, and that is the Real Techniques brush by Sam and Nick, and that is the base brush that I've gone for. I was previously using a beauty blender, and I just feel like it's made my skin so bad. I found out before with them and I kind of forgot that that was a thing that came with them. I just feel like they're really unhygienic, and I obviously cleaned them, but you heard me say in my last video that I found that it smelt as well, so that was just proving that it's holding in all this damp, stagnant water, and I just wanted rid. So I went for this. I've heard some really good things about it, and I want a full coverage, so this one is meant to be very good for that, and it is their #1 best-selling brush out of their range. If you know me, you know that I'm a big Zoella fan, and if you have somehow managed to avoid her on YouTube, then I'm not sure how that's happened, because she is at almost 11 million subscribers, which is crazy. But when I watch her, I feel like she is a version of me, but in Zoe form. Everything she loves, I love as well. Maybe not horror films, but everything else, and if only I could be her. But anyway, I'm my own person. but I thought I'd try out some of her makeup recommendations that she's made in her most recent video for drugstore makeup. So I thought, being as I love the way that she does her makeup, I thought it was a really good idea to go and test out some of the bits that she recommended. Now, in a video quite a long way back, she recommended this, which is the Maybelline Lash... I can never say it. The Maybelline Lash Sensational Lash Multiply Mascara in black, and I actually have purchased 3 of these now. I love this mascara. It really gives your eyelashes volume. Please don't look at my eyes today because I've actually been to the opticians and they squished all my eyelashes. This, just go and try it if you haven't already because it's incredible. And I didn't expect much of it. I didn't think that the brush was a nice brush for me, but I really like that one. And this is my latest packet. I've also got the waterproof one, which does work very well, but it is a bugger to get off your eyelashes. So unless you've got the correct makeup remover, I'd just go for this one, and its staying power is just as good. Sticking with eyes, I have seen her use this in quite a few of her videos, and my eyebrows are just a disgrace at the moment. I just haven't found an eyebrow product that I really like, and so I thought I'd try the one that she recommended, which is the Soap & Glory Archery Brow Tint and Precision, that word, shaping pencil. So this one is double-ended, so you've got the felt tip side here, and then the crayon, I guess, pencil the other side. I've actually used this a couple of times now, and I'm not entirely keen on it, but I think that I could try and work with it. Just on a side note to eyebrows, my friend recommended that I should go and get Glamour magazine this month because for £2 you can get a little sample of the Benefit Gimme Brow. And I've actually tried a little sample of this before. They only do it in the 2 shades, which is very annoying. 1 being the lightest and 5 the darkest. The number 3 is obviously the one that I'd want. Really quite keen on picking up the number 3 in full size because I really like this. I have used the other sample, obviously not taking it from the magazine, but I think that that is so worth it if you're looking for a bargain buy of a sample. Now onto lip products. I'm not one usually for using a lip liner, but Zoe had recommended the Barry M lip liners. I had purchased a Maybelline one a few months back and it's just rubbish. Like, there's no pigment to it. It was a pinky shade. I just didn't like it at all. So I thought I'd try one that has been tried and tested, and obviously I trust Zoe because I look at her makeup all the time. And this one is the Barry M lip liner, and it's in shade 16, and it's just like a nudie brown shade. So far the shade has been perfect. It's just a nudie colour, so you can blend it in with any lipstick, and I really like that one. And then I went for the Kate Moss Lasting Finish lipsticks. I picked up the shade that Zoe recommended, which was number 35, because I like pinky lips. I can't work out if this is blue undertoned or purple undertoned, and once I work that out I'm going to avoid this colour like the plague because on me it just looks ridiculous. I think that if I had a tan it would look a lot nicer, but for now, no, I don't like it. And so instead I got number 16 as well, which is more of a corally pink, and that one I love. I'm actually wearing that today. I then ventured to the collection aisle in order to pick up a new concealer. This one is everyone on YouTube's favourite. I actually really like this as well. It's so lovely and thick and it covers up your spots, and I just really like the product to hold. I know that sounds really silly, but it's just diddy and I like it. And that is the collection Last Imperfection 16 Hour Wear Ultimate Wear Concealer, and I really like this, and that is in the shade Fair, and you can't fault it. I think it's like £3 or £4, something ridiculous, and definitely worth purchasing if you're looking for a new concealer. I then saw this little speedy highlighter, which is what it's called, and it's just a little stick highlighter. This is in Pearl Sheen, and it just kind of adds a nice touch to your cheeks. I wouldn't say it's the best one I've ever tried. I probably wouldn't repurchase it because I tend to prefer powder highlighters. As you may or may not know, I like to layer my mascara. I tend to pick up 2 or 3, usually sticking with my favourites and then trying out a new one. This month I picked up the L'Oreal Mega Volume Waterproof Mascara, and it is the Miss Hippie one. I've tried the Manga Punky, I think it's called, from L'Oreal before, and I really liked it. I tried out this one. I'm a bit annoyed because I picked up waterproof, and as I said, I'm finding it a trouble to take off waterproof mascara at the moment. So if you've got any recommendations for how to take that off, I'd be most grateful for that. This is the newest one. It's got quite a thick brush, so I thought I'd get on quite well with it, but we shall see, because I tend to like mascaras to dry out a little bit anyway to begin with, because I feel they're too liquidy. I don't know if that's just me, but if you're the same, let me know in the comments below. And then last but not least, I have picked up these nails. I wanted to go and get my nails done. I thought that I'd just do them at home, and then these can just come off when I get bored of fake nails. These are ones that I've had before, and I really like them because they come in this size real short. They're just glue-on nails, and they have a few variations. These are the small ones just so that they fit my small fingers, and they're in the shade Blush, and they're just a like French manicure set. So next I did a little bit of clothes shopping, and I just went into H&M, and as you know, I love the kids section, so I went in there and just picked up a couple of items, literally 2 items. I was quite restrained, and I've been really good recently, so I'm quite pleased with myself. The first item I saw I was a little bit hesitant about, but it was in the sale at just £7. It's just this little throw-on cardigan, and it's got kind of the waterfall frontage on it. It just kind of drapes round, and I thought that that was really lovely, and for £7 you can't really go wrong for just something to chuck on. I got that in the size 12 to 14, and yeah, I really like it. The second item that I got was actually full priced, but it is such a bargain at just £8, and it is this top, which is just like a chiffon-y vest style, which flares out into a baggy bottom, which is more see-through. At the back it's just got this splitting detail, and I really like that. So next I ventured to a little place called HMV, and I picked up this DVD, which is the Bling Ring. Now I've not heard much about it, but it has Emma Watson in it, so anything with her just seems to make me feel in awe of her. She brings a lump to my throat, which sounds really weird and strange. I can't describe how I feel about her. Every time I see her, it's like I want to laugh, cry, and just love her all in one go. I can't describe. It's a weird sensation, but I love her, and I think that love has just stemmed from Harry Potter, and I just think she's girl power. He is in this film, and I thought I would check it out. So I'll let you know how I get on with that one. Lastly, I ventured to BHS, and I felt so sad because that store is closing down. I really love some of their homeware bits, so obviously I went to the homeware section just to see what bargain I could find. And one thing that I've been looking for is a polka dot duvet cover. This one's not your traditional polka dot, but I thought it was quite cute. And for the bargain price of £10.49, you can't really go wrong. And it is just this Essential Studio duvet kit, and it is in the size double to go on my double bed, obviously. And it just looks like this. And I'll show you what I mean by the spots not being traditional. So if you can see here, hopefully you can, these spots are more like drawn on rather than a physical polka dot, but I like polka dot. I love these colours, and I think it would go really nicely in my room, because if you can see behind me, the theme is pretty much creams, greys and white. And then the last item that I've got to show you today is one of these, which was found in BHS as well, and it was on a deal, obviously, because it's closing down. Everything is 30% off at the moment, and I've been looking for one of these for a long time, and I don't know why I've never purchased them. I think it may be because they're quite expensive as a plastic bottle, but as it was reduced down to like £6 or something, I went for this, which is the bubble water bottle. It filters your water as you drink it, so I just think it's a really good idea, but I wasn't prepared to pay full price for it, so this was a great opportunity for me. And then I just got alongside that the replacement filter for when this one runs out, and they were both on 30% off. I just think it's good to have a bottle of water. I'm trying to drink more water at the moment, and I think that this is going to encourage me, because I don't like water that isn't filtered because I'm a snob. So thank you very much for watching this video. I have put together more of a haul and not so much a favourites this month, obviously because I haven't been able to buy anything to make a favourites video. So hopefully next month I'll have a good load of favourites out of the products that I've bought, and I will let you know which ones I am loving out of the lot. I may also include bits that I don't like, just so that I can show you what bits I feel like I've wasted my money on. But that will come in the future, but for now, thank you very much for watching this video. As always, please remember to give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below for me, I will always reply to you. And also, because you've watched this far, please remember to subscribe. I will love you eternally for it, and yeah.